Cricket Wireless presents The Warmup, and thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Ashley Bullington. We have a great show for you this week, jam-packed with all of the Texas high school football content you could ever want. We're 10 shows in, and we have a lot to cover. So, let's get you warmed up. Y'all, like I said, we are 10 shows in. This season is seriously flying by. Only 3 weeks left of the regular season, but we have plenty of football to come as playoffs are right around the corner. But these next few weeks are going to be vital as some districts are coming down to the wire, and we can't wait to see what happens on the gridiron. We have some great games coming up this week on Inside High School Sports, and here are a few of the biggest that you'll be seeing highlights of on our show, and the lineup presented by So Chill Chips and Salsa. Our Whataburger game of the week is Frisco versus Lovejoy. This is a battle of two unbeaten teams. The winner of this one is most likely to take the district championship in District 7-5A Division 2. The headline for this game is that both of these teams have high-scoring offenses. They just go about getting their points in very different ways. Frisco runs the ball and then runs it some more. They are scoring 49 points per game and do it mostly on the ground. They lead all Area 5A teams with 2,702 yards rushing. Frisco has scored 50-plus points twice and 70 points once. Bradford Martin has rushed for 836 yards and 6 touchdowns. Jordan Hamilton has gained 499 yards and 8 touchdowns. Brandon Maizano has racked up 434 yards and 7 touchdowns, and Dylan Harden has rushed for 294 yards and 11 touchdowns. The aerial assault of Lovejoy is second among the area teams in passing for 2,070 yards. They have averaged 295 yards passing per game and are scoring 56 points per game. This offense is led by Alexander Franklin. Franklin has passed for 1,907 yards, second among the area quarterbacks, and 33 touchdowns. He leads all of the Area 5A teams. Their offense has struck with precision all season. They've outscored their opponents 276-14 in the first half, allowing for Lovejoy to substitute and play mostly second and third stringers in the second half. Lovejoy holds a 5-3 advantage in this series with Frisco, with Lovejoy winning last year's meeting 38-28. Another game that you will be seeing highlights of on our show is Kimball at Hillcrest. Kimball is fighting to stay in the top spot in the district, and Hillcrest is fighting to stay in a playoff spot. Both will need a win in this one to reach that goal. Hillcrest lost its first 2 district games by a combined score of 90-35. Thanks to a balanced offensive attack, it's won 3 games straight in District 6-5A Division 2, outscoring opponents 121-14 in the process. Kimball is 5-1, with their loss coming to Garland in Week 1. They have taken 5 straight wins, outscoring opponents 218-20. This could be a game where Hillcrest could surprise the Metroplex if they could defeat Kimball. Cricket Wireless presents The Warmup. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Warm up your game day with the authentic flavors of ancient cooking. So thin, so crisp, so good, so chill.
We have some great games coming up this weekend on Inside High School Sports, Saturday at 5 p.m. on NBC5, hosted by Pat Doney. Now it's time for a battle. Okay there, everyone. The battle this week is going to be a great matchup. We have some phenomenal athletes on with us. Guys, introduce yourselves.
My name's Jaylon Spriggs. We're high school quarterback, number 15.
Brad Williams. We're high school athlete, number 1.
Keiran Patrick Daniels, athlete.
What do you call it when a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row?
Right. The turkey.
It is a turkey. Whoever said turkey got it. Okay, yes, it is a turkey. Okay. In what game is love a score?
Tennis.
It is tennis. What is the sport best known as the king of sports?
Soccer.
It is soccer. Wow. Wow, look at y'all. We're tight on this one.
Ready.
What is the only sport to be played on the moon?
Golf.
It is golf.
Bro,
Bro, I gotta get this one right.
No.
What is the national sport of Canada? And no, it is not hockey.
cross.
It is lacrosse.
Oh, man.
Okay, so we are tied 2-2. So the guys who have the 2, are y'all ready for your final question?
Yes.
Okay. What NFL team was originally called the New York Titans?
New York Jets.
It is the New York Jets.
Yeah.
You were the champion this week of the battle. Awesome, guys. So we will have highlights from the Brewer Azel game on our show this week on NBC5 at 5 p.m. on Inside High School Sports. These guys crack me up every week on the battle. Inside High School Sports cannot make it to every game going on in the area, even though we wish we could. But we will help hype them up. Let's check out some games to keep an eye on in the hype. Mansfield and Waxahachie go head-to-head this week. The Indians had held Duncanville to a field goal after leading 3-0 and were entering the second half deadlocked, with the possibility of a colossal upset brewing. Then reality set in, and the Panthers showed why they are now the number 4 ranked team in Class 6A. The Panthers closed out the game with 7 unanswered touchdowns on 7 possessions against a gassed Indians defense that had spent much of its energy in the first half and rolled to a 52-3 result in District 11 6A play. The Indians have been outscored this season 155-130, but they have playoff hopes still and the ability to close out the season strong. Mansfield is 4-3 on the season and 2-2 in district. They've been pretty good on both sides of the ball, but have taken some tough losses. The battle in this one will most likely solidify who takes the 4th spot in District 11 6A. Richland and Burleson Centennial are also going head-to-head this week. The Royals are currently 5-2 on the season and 2-2 in district play. They're sitting 4th in the district, and they have scored an average of 36 points per game. The Royals have a ton of skill and talent and can be deadly on offense. Now, Burleson Centennial is currently 2-5 on the season and 1-3 in district play. They defeated Mansfield Legacy last week and are sitting in the 6th spot in district. This is the Spartans' 2nd season in Division 1, but they are holding their own with some talented players. With a win, they could potentially earn a playoff spot, but the Royals have winning ways and want to make a playoff run. Cricket Wireless presents the Warmup. Smile, you're on Cricket. Plenty of great football to go around this week, and now it's time to see what's been trending on social media around Inside High School Sports and our segment, The Buzz. I think team surfing is the thing this year. We saw it from McKinney Boyd a few weeks ago, and now we're seeing coaches join in on it too. After Allen's win over Denton Geyer, Coach Braynt decided to have some extra fun with his team as he surfed the crowd in the locker room. Some cool news coming out of the UIL meetings. I know it doesn't have much to do with football or basketball, but guys, water polo is becoming a UIL sport in 2022. How cool is that? I might have to seriously check out more water polo now. That's all we have for this week's episode. To stay up to date with all things Inside High School Sports, follow our social accounts. We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. That'll keep you up to date on all things Inside High School Sports leading up to the best 30 minutes of your sports weekend. Inside High School Sports on NBC5 Saturday at 5 p.m. hosted by Pat Doney. Thank you so much for watching the Cricket Wireless Warm-Up. I'm Ashley Bullington, and I hope you are warmed up for all the Texas high school football action.